Okay, I reduced the video. Ah, okay. That looks like that's working. Perfect. There we go. Haha, yes! Okay, so the issue was that I had my screen say like a 2K screen, and that's not good. So you have to like turn it down a lot by like to like 1920 or something, and so that should stream a little bit better. And I can see it's going much better on the stream. I can like actually like look at this. Okay. Sweet. Yeah. Okay, I can see on the stream that it looks fine. Perfect. There we go. Now I finally found some settings that work. And now I can go find some iron rods so I can fix my production line. So you'd think I would like not do things that are just my job outside of work, but here we are. Where the heck did I put iron rods? They've got to be here somewhere. Oh, I think I put them at the far end, didn't I? Yeah, I did. There it is. Here we go. Sweet. So I'm not playing in lower resolution. The recording is, and so I wish I was recording playing this and was able to like play on large industrial factory building on alien planets, but my actual job is programming, which ends up being you did something and then the doesn't do the thing you want it to do, so you have to figure out the fiddly bits. But let's see. Yeah, so I want to do building, and I want conveyor belts Mark III, because I finally got steel production up just as the game was finished last time I played. And so we'll run this down here. Oop. Oh, is this a splitter? Yeah, it is. So I need to change this, and I'm gonna have to change all of this. Ah. Yeah, it's a lot of programming. So the issue here is that I try to do this overflow method whereby you would take however much stuff here. I think it's like a full belt or close to. And then you dump it on the line, and then just eventually it'll fill up each of these, and then stuff will get produced. But you're supposed to have half of it go to the other side, and I didn't do that, and so that was causing a lot of issues with the production. And so what I want to do is instead have these four be fed in from this side. Nope. And then that means I need to actually move this up here. Yeah, let's see. Here we go. Logistics. Splitter. Oh, not the smart splitter. That is definitely not what I want. I want the dumb one. The one that just divides things automatically for you. And then... Okay, there we go. And there we go. The nice thing is that all the stuff lines up right where you need it. And then one last one. Yeah, so it does cause a long delay at full efficiency, but the benefit of this is you don't have to think as much, which is kind of the main reason if you're just kind of like wanting to get stuff working. Um, Especially if you're just kind of like unsure about stuff. Like in this case, I know that I was trying to do a bunch of stuff with the copper, but I was kind of a little bit running out of space. And so it was kind of... I didn't really want to build bigger, and so what I ended up doing was instead doing the overflow method, and then I did it wrong. So instead it's more half and half. But I have a perfectly load balanced one, which I can show in a minute. Yeah. So the main reason was that I had to fix this up because the wire was just not getting as much as I wanted. And I kind of ran into a rock, so I just like, screw it, we'll clip there. But this bad boy over here is fully balanced from beginning to end. Well... Oh. Screws. I wanted to make screws. Okay. No power. Oh. Lovely. When did that happen? Okay, there we go. So, basically each of these are a pure node. So that's 120 ore per minute. With the Mark 1s, I haven't upgraded them to the Mark 2s yet. The Mark 2s would be 240. And then this perfectly load balances into each of the smelters and comes out the other end as a 120 belt of iron. And then I have pretty much every ore node here is pure. So this is also another 120 belt of iron. So one of them feeds into here, which produces all the screws and the iron rods. This one goes all the way over here and produces like a whole bunch more of iron rods and all the what do you call it? All the plates that I need. Right. There's two lines. So one line comes here, makes all the stuff that I need, which is plates and iron rods, but the rest of these, this 120 line, goes into these two assemblers here, which produces a full 5 reinforced plates per minute each, and that comes out to 10 per minute. Oh yeah, the arachnophobia is great because it's kitties. Personally, I don't mind spiders. But I did find that it's really enjoyable that they're like, you know what? forget the fact that there's, you know, warthogs running at you and a whole bunch of other just not great stuff. We'll stick freaking kitties in for the for the arachnophobia, which is great. Which is almost more terrifying, to be honest, in many ways. Okay, did I unlock everything in the different tiers? Sweet. Okay. So I did unlock all of tiers 1 through 4, which means that... Oh, Lizard Doggo. Hello. Goodbye. I don't have a pale berry on me. So let's see. Did I set up stuff to make things here? I did! Okay. Smart plating. And that was... motors and plates. So then yeah, okay, so that's 2 per minute, and so that's good. Great. Now I guess I can focus on, I don't know, what was the next thing I was gonna do? Let's see, I already have these all working. Let's see, for production wise, minor Mark 2s. Oh, okay. So if I just go to my concrete place, or can I make hypertubes finally? Oh, yes! I've been wanting to make hypertubes for quite some time. Do I have the things on them? Oh, was that why I was up here last time? Yes. Oh, excellent. This is excellent. Now I can go get my copper. Now I can go make some hypertubes, which are by far one of my favorite things. that. Why do I have this? No, we don't need it. And perfect. It should be good for now. Oh, hello. Yeah, the future is great, especially because you can basically turn it into a cannon by putting like a bunch of them in a row. If you put like 16 in a row or something like that, you basically just accelerate past the speed of light and like break the game, which I'm not trying to do. But let's see. It'd be nice to do something for my steel factory. Probably here. Hybrid. Oh, not wall support. Alright. Is it this way? Oh. Okay, yeah, now it's working. Cool. And whoop. Perfect. And now to just put Hypertube. Yeah! Let's Game It Out's videos on Satisfactory are definitely some of my favorites. I love the mess that man made. Personally, it bothers me that you could do that. But honestly, like, you gotta give it to the guy. He spent hours and hours and hours on this game just to get it to look like that. And I love the cocoon. But honestly, the best part is probably the oh gosh, what was it? The coal weave. It takes 2 hours for that thing to travel the whole way, and it's just wrong on like so many levels. Almost there. Oop. Oh, here we go. Can it make it? Ah, no. Yeah, it's the fact that this guy basically stared into this death cocoon. I mean, he irradiated it at one point, so I guess it did become like a death cocoon. But like, the fact that that even worked is kind of insane. Oh, please work, please work. Oh. Ah! Kinda janky cold factory. So one thing that I kind of know is that with trucks, right? Trucks get weird, and by weird I mean like they just can get the physics get wonky, and so they can start like kind of slamming into each other. But at a certain point, what ends up happening is that if you get far enough distance away from them, they actually will instead what they'll do is that they just kind of simulate it. Like you'll see if you like stare at it, you can just kind of watch that the trucks kind of like go like boop and then like boop boop and like they'll move along. So like I think at some point what they're doing is they kind of just like calculate like, oh, like what's moving through here, like how much, etc., and then kind of like have it run in the background. Like they can kind of just figure out like what the math would be, and then okay, and then they only have to render what they see. But I could totally be wrong there. But it's a lot of stuff. And eventually what happens is that when you have a lot of stuff, things do get slow anyways. Like, I've seen some people build these hyper mega large bases, and it's incredible that any of it, like, works. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna have to get... Okay, well, we'll just put a temporary entrance on this. Of course. Never enough resources when you need them. Please be the one I want. Thank you. But honestly, it's just kind of incredible that the game like runs like this and kind of in a very freeform way. I'm like just surprised. And like fairly solidly too for an early access game, which is great. Alright. I'm gonna have to stick like 2, 3, maybe 4 on the other end just to make this go faster. That was one thing I learned in my last play. Putting 1 on each end is too slow. Putting 3, 4, or 5 is great. The power draw is a bit much, but you know, it is what it is. Come on, come on. Here we go. Oh, yeah, I definitely have to put more on. This is way too slow. This is gonna kill me. I could, like, honestly walk this faster almost. We're gonna need to upgrade you. And I'm gonna need to get more stuff. Yeah, the multiplayer is not as great, I found, if you're not all within the same area, because then like a whole bunch more stuff gets loaded. And it can kind of get a bit wonky, which is like unfortunate, but overall I would say it's pretty good. And since I normally just play single player usually anyways, it's not that big of a deal. But, you know, it is what it is. And I need more plates, more plates. Oh, yeah. I wanted to upgrade this. There we go. Now I can eat faster. Still have more stuff in the awesome shop to unlock, which is unfortunate. Especially if you don't have like a lot of high costing items, things kind of take a bit. Like glass and the conveyor belts and all this other stuff. But I got all the important attachments at least and most of the good foundations. We're getting there. One thing at a time. Oh, factory cart? Not yet. It's a whole 10 tickets. But I love factory cart. Because it doesn't work. Or I mean it works, but it works like... Oh my gosh, it's something. But you can also unlock the... Oh, this is what I actually wanted last time. You can unlock the Cybertruck by yeah, I am missing out. At least I haven't done it for this playthrough. But the Cybertruck you can get by putting a ticket into the ticketing machine. Or like you could try and put a ticket into the awesome sink, and then it unlocks the Cybertruck. Oh, wrong way. And that is great because it lets you just go incredibly. What do you put it? It lets you go far if you put it on a jump pad. It's janky, it doesn't really work, and it's got square everything, and I love it. It's so awful. Yeah, so yeah, if you just put a ticket onto like if you put it on a so if you put a ticket into the cargo hold, it will pop out and then like onto a conveyor belt, and then it'll try to like go into the sink, and then the AI's like, look, uh, I get what you're trying to do, and I appreciate that, but please don't. And in return, I will give you this like really fancy truck that I made, and it's really good. You'll like it, I promise. And it's anything uh, but I love it nonetheless. All right, we want to put you there and you there, and I need, and then, all right, hypertube experiment. Let's go. Eh. Yeah, it is pretty hilarious. It's just as bad as the actual one. Okay, here we go. Cool, now I can continue. It's probably okay to have it here, to be honest. Oh, no, because I need... The coal's gonna run forever. I need it to, like, actually be where I need it to be. Which is over here. Can I put it on top? Yes! Oh, this is great. Hypertube! Let's put it over here, because I'm going to need some kind of runway for this. I mean, yeah, I would definitely think that this would mean that Elon is in fact the is in fact the CEO of Fixit, and just based off of the way that Fixit kind of labels itself and does things, it kind of does imply that it's a very unethical company that doesn't really care about its workers, which definitely like plays in line with kind of Elon's thing where he says he cares about socialism and then like doesn't understand what the heck Das Kapital was actually about, or you know, whatever else. Elon's just the worst. Like, I don't really like a lot of people in tech, and Elon is definitely one of them. There we go. And now if we put... Okay. What's the minimum distance I can put between a tube? Oh, sick! Okay, here we go. We're going to do some tube physics. Which, is it going to use all my power? Possibly. I need another power link over here, don't I? Okay, we're going to upgrade you. you could be here. And we're gonna put okay, and then that means I need to put the hypertube entrance on here, 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 and here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, just enough. All right. Oh boy, I hope this works. Hey, Jackie. Buka, Jackie says hi. He's kind of asleep right now. This is how he usually is later in the day. When, like, it's later at night and he's, like, had his medicine. Which is great, because then I can actually kind of, like, hang out and do my own stuff. I might need to do more of a cannon. The stream definitely needs more Buka, which is very important. So I can change that. More Buka for everyone. Like, you're not even really here for the game, let's be real. We're all here for the dog. Ooh, do you hear something, buddy? Yes, you do. Hold on. I'll tell him you love him, Soul, for sure. Buka, Soul loves you. Yeah, so sometimes because he's like a fear reactionary dog, and so one of the things that happens is like sometimes he'll hear people outside. They won't be doing anything. They'll just be walking by, and he'll be like, "Who's that? Who is trying to come to me and scare me?" So he's just he's just misunderstood, and I love him as a result. We're going to do this a little better. And that means getting rid of the floating boxes. Buddy, there's no one out there. I know. You think there is, though. Which, no, legit. I want foundations. There we go. Alright, hyper cannon, let's go. Hopefully my power draw's not too much. Yeah. Well, so earlier when I was doing it, the bitrate was too much, and then I streamed down. Let's see what happens if I boost it up. Oh, that might be a bit too high. Alright, I boosted the bitrate on my side. Hopefully that goes up. But I had to do a downscaling of my screen because what was happening was that I play on a 2K monitor with 144 hertz, and then streaming that across the internet was a bit too hard apparently. But yeah, it is what it is. Alright. Time to build my cannon so I can go zoom zoom. This is my favorite. Honestly, the hypertubes are probably my favorite part of the game. The internet is indeed a very small beam. Transportation. Right, because that's actually what this is for. not for doing unethical science experiments. Alright, so we will put this one here, and we will get rid of this and that, and then we'll put, so this will be the end of the line, and, ooh, what are you doing? And there we go. And then what we're going to do is go real fast. Yeah, the issue with 2K is that there was no 1080 options, so I think I chose 1920 by something. This is what I get for having an ultra-wide monitor. So I guess that's the sin I have to bear. Think I had enough tubes? Alright. There. And then entrance here, 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 here. Oh, no, not there. And here. I need more pipes. Ugh, fine. I'll fix it later. Just get this powered up. Power line. And this bit. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 5. Then 1, 2. There we go. Ah, I see. I might have to stop streaming if I was going to change the video settings again. But that's cool. That's much faster. Consider today an experiment for many reasons. There we go. Yeah, okay. That works, sort of. I need more pipes, though. Which, luckily, now that we're down here, do that. Grab some more steel while I'm at it. And reinforced concrete. Perfect. Okay. So I need to do more, and how's my power? Ah, we're fine. I'll make myself sad later when I have to do this again to make more power. Like, that's my least favorite part of the game, is like having to power everything. Like in the very beginning of the game, like, oh, you're running around with like cutting down trees and then putting in biomass burners and like getting everything to work, and it's just such a pain. It's like, why do I have to do this? So getting the coal plants running like I have right behind me is like fantastic. Oh no, 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 not like that. That would be very bad. Why is... okay. And let's see. Okay, da-da-da, and then you go here. Yeah, it really is tedious for power, It's like... it's such a pain. It's like the one part of like starting a new game that I dread. It's just like, why do I have to do this? I don't really want to do this. But like once you get coal running, it's like fine. But some areas, if you start, depending on where you start, there's no good amount of coal, or it's in like a really weird place, and it's just like forget it. Wait, flowers burn at the same rate as biomass? Are you kidding me? Why am I turning into biomass? Yeah, the problem with the chainsaw is that you do have to actually go up like one full tech level, I think. So you have to at least unlock the tier that you're like at coal, I think. Well, we can check. Oh, there we go. That's exactly what I wanted. Because I decided to start out in the hills, which is... Why am I stuck? We're gonna... Ah, I see. That's... interesting. Oh, gotcha. I remember now. So the reason was that this was actually supposed to be this. And this was not, and then that would go here. And then that goes there. Oh, nope, 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 go back, go back. Yeah, so I started out in the hills, which is great, because then you have crap ton of pure nodes, which makes doing everything in the early game like way easier. The problem is that like everything can get a bit far away when you need to like get places. Let's see, I fixed the overflow problem earlier, so I want to see if that chain's working well. Yeah, so the desert biome is awful to start in. Like there's a reason why they make it like the hard one. And as a result, getting things in the early game kind of really sucks. But you have a lot more like wide, flat, open space. At least, kind of. Like you basically like build up enough, and then you can like build a flat platform, and then like you're good to go, and you kind of will expand over the entire sand dunes, and it'll be fine. And you're gonna cover it like, you know, Arrakis or whatever, and just mine it for spice and materials. But the actual getting it started is not a lot of fun. There's a person who does streaming, and they do YouTube as well. I'm Kibitz, and then they built a giant mega base in the middle of the desert, and honestly, it's just quite impressive. I mean, the thing has like refineries and factories at the wazoo. They just built a crystal oscillator machine that builds like 260 crystal oscillators a minute, which are really expensive, like really, really expensive. Like to make one is, what's the button for that? Oh, whatever. Crystal oscillator. Where is it? Yeah, it costs a lot of quartz crystal, a lot of cable, and a lot of reinforced iron plating just for one. And they made 260 per minute of these. And honestly, that's just impressive. Like, that involved doing a whole bunch of, like, oil refineries and God knows what else. Let's see. Alright, so I've got the distance between there and there, which is good, and then that means I need to figure out the next tier. And that requires versatile frameworks, which is steel and modular frames. Of course it is. And then this is stators and wires, and I don't have stators because I don't have motor production set up. I'm gonna have to go do that. I love this game, but like making stuff to make stuff, because sometimes it's just like there's so much. Let's see, this is going still. I think I put enough in for both of them to just make 500 of these. I think. Oh, that's gonna go for a bit. But I need to make another thing, which is the assembler? Assembler. And I want it to do versatile framework, which at least is a little bit faster. And I finally have a thing that's making it, so I can just feed this in. That goes there. Then that goes here. Oh, it's a bit too steep. No, we're gonna put you next to it. Yeah, like that's the thing is like, I'm reminded of this one scene from like Adventure Time where Jake the dog is like, "What's the point of having everything that you can have if you didn't struggle for it?" And like I get it, because it's like sometimes you're just like, I just want things to be easy and work. But kind of having everything kind of defeats the point, because you're trying to, like, that's the fun. The fun is like actually building your way up to the higher tiers. Where did I connect this one? I should probably bring the power line up here. Mark pole 2. Bingo. Alright, and that's starting versatile frames. Okay. But yeah, no save editors. That's kind of where I'm at. Now to find out where all the crash landing sites are, probably. Like, you don't really unlock radio control units and other stuff in order to go like searching for it with the object scanner until like the end game with like the last tier. Which is unfortunate, because honestly, in order to get to that last tier, if you don't have alternate recipes, like making stuff gets so hard, because you have to like use like the base, like a lot of the base production stuff is like fine for the most part, like it gets you what you need. Like it gets you where you need, but like at like a lot of cost to your sanity, and you end up not having a lot of things to then make more stuff. But with alternate recipes, you can make a lot of things, which is fantastic. Though some of the alternate recipes, you're kind of like wondering, like, why would you ever have this? And, like, honestly, I couldn't tell you. Like, there's some in there where it's like, oh, like, here's wet concrete. Like, use a whole oil refiner, or use a whole refinery to like mix water, which is like a whole water extractor somewhere, plus like a limestone node, and that's just like a lot for very little gain. It's like, okay, I make concrete faster, but like, do I really need faster concrete? Not really. So I hope those get kind of tweaked, and that maybe there's some more that comes out of it in the end. I need all of you. Yeah, basically I've decided to just kind of bootstrap my way up to the higher tiers and get there eventually, and then like go out and then like make the super mega base. In the meantime, I can just get everything else in. So that's 50, 50, 50, so that's 225. And I need double that. Okay. And let's see, for stators, What is the option to do? What am I looking for? What is the key that I'm looking for? There's one that lets you like bring up this little thing. Wheel, dismantle, open code X. There we go. That's what I wanted. So you can look up things. What am I looking for? Ah, yeah, stators. Ooh, it's aggressive. I accidentally hit the caps lock key. Okay, so that's steel pipes and wire for stators, and then I need... So I need 20 cables, so 20 times 100 is I need 2,000 cable. Oh boy, here we go. So I had to do math. My teacher said that I would need math for stuff, and you'd think that as a programmer, like, I would need it for, like, my day job, and I don't. I don't really use math on the daily. But I use math all the time in this game. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so I need 2,000 wire. So let's see. I need organization, storage container. Oh my gosh, am I really out of iron plates? Cool. All right. Oops. One of the other things I had to build at some point is just like a storage room, so I'm not running all over the place. I feel like I'm running a marathon just to get things that I need. Even though, like, realistically, they're not that far apart from each other. I'm fine for that. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ooh. Getting a bit of lag here on my end, so that's always good. A lot of stuff going on. Yeah, it really is a huge quality of life improvement. Like, I usually end up bootstrapping like this, and then doing it. But there's a downside, which is I'm sad every time I have to go get stuff. Which maybe I should stop doing that and save myself the trouble, but nope. Okay, and so really what I need is one of you over here, which means, oh boy. Okay, and then that should be enough. Organization. Okay, so here and here. I don't really care about making this part nice and neat. Other stuff I care about. Honestly, like when I first started this thing, this whole stuff was just spaghetti. It was just huge amounts of spaghetti, which I don't recommend. Let's see, so this needs pipes, and this needs also wire and stators. And then you can get connected to here. And then the other thing is that I then need another assembler. Right here. And then you can go here. And you can go here. So you're making stators. And then you're going to make automated wiring. And then I need 2,000 wire. Which is part of why I fixed that thing at the beginning. Alright, let's go get some more wire. Yeah, let's game it out. That method always works too. If you keep following the conveyor belts, eventually you'll get to something, and maybe it's the thing that you need. Probably not, but maybe. Eventually. much of this I need, so I'm just going to take a bunch of it. Because I don't want to do math. I know I need a lot of you. So we'll just go back and dump all that in there. Oh. Yeah, mostly what I'm trying to do is get all this stuff like pumping and going and getting me to the higher tiers and really trying to get oil production going. Mostly because that's where things really start to pick up in the mid game. And you can make a lot of stuff with that, but you need oil power to really get anywhere. That's probably enough. I definitely need more steel pipes, though. Oh, yeah, it would help if I powered this, wouldn't it? Alright. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not enough, but it'll do for now. In the meantime, I need to go get some more steel pipes. Honestly, the lighting is some of my favorite parts of this game. Like when the sun rises and it just hits the factory just right. It's just... Oh, it's beautiful. It's really nice. I mean, it's clear that the devs put like a lot of love and care into this, and like for an early access game, honestly, like it's pretty full featured. So I'm definitely happy. All right, let's see if this works. Oh, no. We'll put an extra one over here for you. Okay. Oh, I'm like trying to figure out like what the emojis was. I'm like, egg, face. Bingo. Okay, and steel pipes. The last time I did this, I didn't know about the hypertube cannon. And I was usually down here and coming back and going forth, and it was just so much overall, just trying to get back and forth between these places. And then it turns out I was doing it wrong the whole time, which is making life harder for myself, which is usually most of my programming experience as well. Like, oh dang, like I could have just like shot myself up the side of the hill a lot faster. That would have been nice to know. I mean, the nice thing is like once you get a jetpack, you can basically just build yourself like an airport where you shove like 16 of those in a line and then shoot yourself across the map and then use the jetpack to land. And honestly, it works really, really well. Oh, no, no, no. And here we go. Doing okay there, Buka? Yeah, you look like you're doing fine. Alright, we'll do most of the steel pipes in here. I still need some for myself. And then we'll do some more of the steel. Wow, I guess this really used it up real quick, huh? 12 to make 5? Oh my gosh. Is it that much steel? Oh, I'm gonna be sad. That's gonna be just so... This is what I get for not calculating ratios beforehand and doing math. Well, you know, it is what it is. Even if I make an excess, it's perfect for tickets. Oh, maybe I have more now. Might as well just buy the factory cart, call it a day. Drive around with that, do some stunts. Oh, Great Devourer in the sky, please grant me your... Yes! Oh, here we go. We have 10 tickets. We're doing the factory cart. Yeah, factory cart! Ah, yeah, definitely get groceries. That's, you know, eating is good. You know, I would recommend it. So, you know, come back later. I might be on. I might not be. Oh, transportation. Oh, I've got to go to the equipment thing, don't I? Oh, sweet factory cart. The best part about this sucker is that you don't have to pay fuel for it. Oh, yes. Look at that. Look at me, my little factory cart. High speed, all terrain. Yeah. Oh, sweet Jesus. There we go. Well. Oh, no. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Think you could put this on autopilot? Oh, you can. So you could, like... Oh. Okay. That's... Okay, that's not great. So technically, you could put this on autopilot. So, like, the way the trucks work is that... Oh, sick! You don't take fall damage? I know I'm going to definitely use this to just fall off the side of cliffs rather than, like, building anything useful to, like, climb down. So, like, this has autopilot, which means that you can set a whole, how do I put it? You can set, like, a path for it to travel on, which means you could build a factory, and then you can just have these driving all over the place if you wanted to, which is fantastic. Wow. I cannot drive. Alright. Let's do some stunt flips. How do I get out? Oh no. Oh! Now I'm a cop. That's not great. No, but actually, how do I get out? No, I gotta look at my controls. Oh my god, that's gonna annoy me. Open codex, get out. Build a taxi service, which is just 10 factory carts driving a circle throughout your factory. Honestly, not the worst idea. Like, hypertubes? Sure. Maybe. But that's so last year. Factory carts where it's at. Oh, this is the fun part. Resource scanner. Vehicle menu. There we go. Nope. Okay. Let's see. Nope. Oh, was it E? Oh, wow, okay. I'm doing really great. I'm doing fantastic here today, folks. Long week. I spent a lot of time fixing... yeah, all cops are bad. This is always going to be a 100% leftist stream here. No, wait, no, this is not where I want to be. I'm going to die if I stay here. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, I had a long week of dealing with Kubernetes. It's a very cute light. It's a terrible voice. It's a terrible sound, but it's a cute light. But yeah, Kubernetes is really hit or miss. Like, this factory building is complex. Kubernetes is complex, but at least I can see what's happening when I build stuff. With Kubernetes, I throw YAML files into a cloud and then hope shit works. And usually it doesn't. Alright, okay. So I'm unlocking the next tier. I guess what I could do is go exploring for, like, more resources. Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, what I need to build next, because I really just need, like, I'm gonna need those to like go and like just make things, and like it might just be worth like going and building and setting up like a whole other steel factory somewhere. Unless, right, am I not using this fully efficiently? I think the answer to that is yes, I am not. What was the reason behind this? Oh, I think I set it up like simply to like bootstrap my need for steel. Yeah, 95% of computers is throwing YAML files into the cloud and hoping it works, and then being sad about it. And instead of like the Unix issue of, we're going to stick a whole bunch of C code into user space and then make you deal with it. Okay. So, how much am I putting on these lines? Because clearly I'm not doing a full usage of it. I think I can get about 4. Oh yeah. Behold, my elevator in the rock. Because I really just didn't want to deal with stuff. So I just let it clip. Let it clip. Let it clip. Oh, dope. Alright, so I have extra coal here. Oop, 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 oop. Nope, nope, nope. Please die, please die, please die. Thank you. Okay, so I have coal here. Normal, normal. And I think, was that a Mark II that I put up there? Or was I planning on putting a Mark II up there? It's been about, like... Oh god, time is fake now that the pandemic exists. 4 weeks? 4 weeks, maybe? Since I played this game? Oh god, I can't remember the last time. And as a result, I very much do not remember what past me's plans were. They were plans, but I forget them like normal because ADHD is the thing. Which is why, like, occasionally, like, I've been, like, totally, like, losing my train of thought on this stream where I just, like, turn dumb for, like, 2 minutes trying to remember words. It's not that I don't know English. It's just that I forget the name for things. And so then I have to spend, like, half the time going, like, it's the Upgoer 5, if I'm, like, trying to describe, like, a rocket ship or something. Like a Saturn V rocket in that case. Yeah. So what I'm thinking is for a bigger factory is that I've got all this space. I've got the coal nodes here. And then I've got a full pure node here, which, how did I get up there? We know now. We're going to just... And there we go. Ladder. And I hope this is a Mark II. No, it's a Mark I. Gosh, how much power do I have left? I'm not going to overclock the miner just yet. Like, overclocking things in general is, like, kind of an okay thing to do. The problem with that is that things get exponential for usage rates for power, and by exponential I mean, like, awfully large amounts of stuff. But, let's see. I don't have modular frames because I left them all at the base to go make stuff because... Okay. Let's see. So I'm not using all the iron. I'm definitely not using all the coal. I'm definitely not using all of that. So... what might be a better thing to do would be to kind of build out over this way. And then maybe somewhere over here have just like a gigantic steel factory, because by the end of the game you're gonna need a lot of steel. A lot of it. And this is honestly an ideal location. Do I have more iron ore around me? Just one there, please. Iron gods. That's at home base. Oh my god. And 868 meters away. Okay. Kind of at the limits of, like, do I want to pipe all of this stuff to one central location, or do I want to get trains first? And honestly, kind of would want to get trains first rather than do that. But we can, like, unspaghetti this, because it is a lot of spaghetti. Alright. Okay. I have a plan. We're gonna build over there. I need more steel. There's no way I'm gonna make it through this game without more steel, and I could probably deal with a few more smelters and constructors without blowing my power. Oh. So let's. Okay, so I'll try and get what I can with this, and double or triple whatever I can over here. And worst case scenario, I then had to turn that all the way over there into a coal factory, which I hate building power factories. Oh boy, here we go. So I need more modular frames. That's where I'm at. Ooh, getting some lag. Okay, here we go. Da da da. Are you the modular frames? Yes! Thank you, thank you, thank you. So how's everyone's weekend been? Or, not weekend, week been? Hopefully everyone's been doing okay. Pretty chill, I hope. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay. Am I gonna need more? Okay. I'm gonna have to get more concrete as well. Yeah! Getting drunk. Which, speaking of, I'm gonna go refill my drink real quick. University. I'm personally glad I don't have to do that anymore. I didn't do so hot. I mean, I got a degree, but C's get degrees, you know. And as for working the weekend, it's not fun. Though I'm on call next week, and I am really not looking forward to that. Though, again, like, I'm usually up late anyways, and so it's not the worst thing in the world. You, and you. And you. There we go. This is like the one smart splitter I did, so that way I can always like fill up the buffer first before sending it off to the hungry, awesome god that devours everything. I'm surprised at the rate that I'm getting tickets, to be honest. I expected a lot less. See, the pandemic has made me less of a workaholic. Honestly, though, I wasn't really a workaholic to begin with, because just working in general burns me out usually, even if I like the job. Like, I love my current job. I love where I work. I love being able to fact, like, oh, okay, we're doing healthcare, which is great in the middle of a pandemic. And I get to use Rust, and I have, like, really great coworkers. But, God, I can't do the weekends. And even then, you still get burnt out over time. Yeah, I've had, like, a real tough time, like, being at home working as well. Like I'm one of the people who's like, I want to go in to work. Like, I can't explain why I do better, I just do. I think it's kind of like plays into the whole, like, the ADHD thing, like, where someone's in the same room as you, like, you can do better. But if they're not, then you're just going to be able to, like, forget stuff or whatever else. I don't know. I've managed to get things working. It's not my favorite thing overall, right? Like, why? COVID's not great. Let's just put it that way, right? Like, it could be better. It could be better. I'm basically just chalking 2020 up to a lost year, and then, like, slowly chipping away at Das Kapital and capital in the 21st century. Like, if I'm going to do anything, I might as well understand structural income inequality and, like, Marxism. You walk the dog every hour? Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, super controversial. I don't know. Besides all the people doing a disaster capitalism who are really enjoying it. Yeah, make a snack. Oh, today was like one of the yesterday was one of the few days I managed to, like, cook, because like, I've been, like, super depressed. I was, like, really depressed earlier in the week because, like, oh god, I don't have any fucking wire. Jesus fuck. Yeah, I was, like, super depressed earlier in the week because, like, expectations of, like, where I was at work was not the case, and so, like, I had to deal with that, and then just, like, on top of everything else. But, like, I managed to, like, cook yesterday, and oh yes, I made, like, a full meal. I had vegetables for once, made a whole bunch of chicken, which I had salted and made just nice and seasoned the night before, and then a large, gigantic batch of mashed potatoes with garlic, white pepper, and, like, a whole bunch of other stuff, and it was just, oof. So I had leftovers for dinner today, which was great, because I didn't want to cook. I usually do, like, sandwiches for lunch or snacks. Oh yeah, it was great. One of the greatest books I have read ever was Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat, which was all about cooking. My live-in chef. Look, I am very here to just become, what, sugar boy? I don't know. Whatever, whatever it is for guys. Like, if someone just like pays and takes care of me, like I'm fine with that. Like if I just like help out and like cook, I'll do it. Like I don't care. Sugar baby. There we go. That's what I wanted. Oh, there is a fantastic there's a fantastic manga that I love, which is called Way of the House Husband, which is an ex-yakuza becomes a house husband. Um and his wife is like great. But so everyone kind of like thinks that he's like gonna do like yakuza things, and he always kind of does it with like a yakuza stance, in a way. But he's always like doing things like he's like, "Where's the white powder?" and he's like talking about like sugar and stuff. It's incredibly well written. I love it absolutely. But yeah, salt, fat, acid, heat was one of the greatest things I read because it was like, here's the science of cooking. And I was like, cool, because that's the problem. I've just not known any of the science at all. It's just been like always like, oh, like here's your you throw stuff in and blah 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 and you do this and follow this recipe, but like it didn't really explain like the why you did that thing. And so fundamentally, like, what you're learning is, like, a recipe for a thing. Like, oh, here's a recipe for, like, fried rice. Here's a recipe for chicken. Like, whatever else. But you're not gaining the, you're not gaining, like, the fundamentals. Like, oh, salt's really important. So, like, the phrase, oh, they are worth their salt is quite literally, like, a very important thing because... not only were Roman soldiers paid in salt, but it was such a valuable commodity because you need it for cooking. Like, you can't have anything taste good without salt. Like, at all. So you have to, like, do that. Which just, like... Yeah, salt used to be really expensive. Yep, and they all died from mining it. But nowadays, we, like... You got all kinds of salt. You got Himalayan pink Himalayan salt, smoked salt. Oh my gosh, let me tell you about smoked salt. Oh, this is like one of my favorite things. So they do like hickory smoked salt or like mesquite wood flavored salt. That is perfect if you're doing grilling and is really, really good if you are doing like a barbecue or something like that. So like you can prep all of your meat like you would normally, like, oh, you salt chicken the day before so that it comes out like really nice and tender like the next day. But it's like salted with this like really nice smoky flavor, and so then when you go then to like actually like cook the stuff, like it's already got that smoke like cooked into like every layer of it. God, it just comes out so good. I highly recommend it. Alright, so... gotta do some math. Okay, so if... I do a... iron miner... okay, let's see. 120, so... 140, 140, 140. I can slightly overclock it to be... an extra 15. So then I can do 3... I can do 3. And then I can double that line. So I can do 240. So I can do 240 line, slightly overclock it for an extra 30. We should be good. So you made a cocktail that was apple cider bourbon, and inside the glass is homemade caramel with smoked salt. What? That sounds incredible. That sounds really, really, really good. And now I really, really, really want it. Oh my gosh. Why would you tell me this? Okay. God, now I really want it. Okay, so we've got 240. Okay, so what I'm going to do is do a Mark II, get these going and then delete all this. Okay, so I'll become a live-in chef, and then I get really delicious drinks, and that's my payment. Like, nothing else. I don't get, like, money or anything else. But that's fine. Lizard doggo! Lizard dog. No, I have a pale berry. Come. No, come get it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No. No, lizard doggo, please. No, no, no. No, no, come find the pale berry. So this is how you tame it. You can tame it. No! You despawned! Oh. You can pet the dog in the game, which is why you should buy the game. But now I can't pet the dog. God. And they're great, because occasionally they'll give you little items. They'll give you little things for you to use. Can I upgrade it from here? We'll find out. I'm gonna need more frames. I'm not going all the way back. Screw that. Ma'am. Hello, ma'am. That's not what I need, though. I need you. One portable miner, please. Thank you. Oh, why, hello. I could go for like a more delicious drink. Although, to be honest, I'm having Nika Kofi Gin with some tonic, and it's fantastic. Like, Nika Kofi has fantastic whiskey to begin with, and they're a Japanese company, but my god, their gin is just top-notch. And it's great, because you don't really have a lot of the normal things that people associate with gin. They're like, oh, gin is, like, tastes like pine trees, which, like, again, if you buy either, like, the lower tier stuff or, like, more traditional gin, or like, a more dry one. But this one is a little bit more sweet, would be the best way to put it. Like, you still have some of your traditional botanicals, but god, some of the flavor that comes out is just great. I mean, really, it's like got some really nice Japanese botanicals that like make it a little bit sweeter and just really nice. Oh, dope. So we got to Mark II, which means the output is 240. Which means what we need are not those. These. Mark IIIs. We gotta go fast. Logistics. Conveyor belt Mark III. Crap. Factory Carcoon. You are going to be my savior. Because I don't want to walk all the way over. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. Golf cart inventory. Like I could put stuff in here. Whee! I took some damage. But that's fine. I'm doing some Tony Hawk Pro Skater moves here. Oh, no, no. You know what? We'll just get out. I think you have to drive this on, like, actual tile floor for it to be good. Honestly, 2020 is about being bougie for yourself. Because shit sucks right now. And you might as well get something out of it, right? Like, why not enjoy stuff? And if that means having dried apricot, maybe in multiplayer, or maybe it's just like one of those things where like it kind of glitches out. But I don't know. But yeah, be bougie. Do what you want. Enjoy the life. Enjoy the world. Stuff sucks. Might as well enjoy it. I don't know, small pleasures in life. Alright. Super, super tall. Conveyor belt Mark III. Okay, did I upgrade it? Oh, there we go. Oh, here we go. Damn, I wish upgrading software was as easy as upgrading belts. Oh, there are no breaking changes. Just upgrade. It's fine. And you update anything else, and it all just fucking breaks. I think these are normal nodes, which is why I kept them on the Mark 1s. Because then they would only get 60 anyways. Yes! I did think ahead. So I can turn them into Mark 2s, double their output, and then get some more, but really... How am I doing? Not bad for power. Yeah, I have 1,200, which is enough to like get going and like do stuff, but I'm like constantly worried I'm gonna like blow a fuse. And then once you blow it, the hardest part is that you then have to have more power than you started off with in order to do it, and like a good chunk, which is awful. You know, doing so much more extra stuff. Ugh. Anyways, I do need more reinforced frames though if I'm gonna build more foundries. So let's go do that. Do. And bah, there we go. Dang, Buka, you straight chillin'. Honestly, like, I should be as tired as him. Here we are. Oh, no, wait, it's on the other side of the factory. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna yawn, but I'm not gonna do anything about it for quite some time. And I do not need this. Oh, see, here's my least favorite part about this is that, oh yeah, you could just discard scraps about a bunch of whole things, but you get nuclear waste, and no, Fix-It uses everything. We always recycle. So like, I can throw stuff away, but I can't throw away nuclear waste. So I have to like on the map build like some nuclear graveyard somewhere so far away from me that I can keep storing stuff and have the radius, like, at least when it grows, be so big that it doesn't kill me upon, like, contact. And you just keep building, like, a really large, just... Oh, what does it look like? This. You just keep doing this. And you just keep building all the way up. And you just do that in one spot. Ba-bum-bum. Whew. There we go. Okay. I need you. And we're going to split off one 120 line. So was it 90, 45, 45 is 90, 180? Oh, this is, 3 of them is 120. A little over 120. So really what I want the... Oh, okay, you know what I need to do? I need to underclock it to 40 per minute. Yeah, okay, here we go. That way I can just get all the ratios right. Oh my gosh, 3:30 a.m.? I mean, thanks for hanging out from Germany, but jeez, like, that's so early. Though again, I say that, and then like I was up till like 2 a.m. the other day because I was like, oh, you know what? I'll just play Civ 6, and I started at like 10. And then I played a marathon game, and I was about halfway through that game the last time I had played it. I was playing Mansa Musa to get. I was like, oh, I'll go for a diplomatic victory. I'll just like buy a lot of things with money. And the next thing I know, it was 2:30 a.m. and I had won. And then I was like, oh, now I have to go to work. Oh God, fuck, I hate fuck. Okay, let's see. So 40, 40, 40, and then that means that if I take a 120 line here, oh, this is working out. The numbers are actually kind of good. I was a bit worried about the math, and I remember that you can underclock. So I need a conveyor. Nope, not merger. Splitter. So we'll feed this into here, and since it's 40, we can use the Mark 1s. Oh yeah, 90-degree angles. That's where it's at. Then we put them all on the left side? Yes. Sweet. And then what we need to do is feed a 120 line of coal, which means I just need to double both of those. And then we kind of have the same thing. Okay, sweet. So I just need stackable conveyor poles. We should be good. One over to the right. Like, if I'm gonna do this, I might as well make it pretty. One more over. Nope, nope. Nope. Oh my gosh. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Bingo. Okay. We'll figure that out. Yeah, you know, it's not great health-wise, but, like, if you get, like, 7 or 8 hours of sleep, like, that's good. Some people need less. Like, there's some people who can, like, sleep in, like, 6 hours, and they're nuts. And then, like, I guess there's, like, also polyphasic sleep, where you can do a thing where you, like, your first 2 to 3 or maybe 4 months or 4 weeks are awful, because you're, like, dead tired the whole time. But you can do things like, okay, I'll sleep like for like 1 hour or like half an hour like every 6 or so hours, and so you only need to sleep for like 2 whole hours for the day. You just have really odd times, and if you miss your sleep moment, then people are like, what's going on? And unfortunately, if you have a bunch of people who are 9-to-5ers, which if you go into an office, it doesn't really work out. And then if you're in university, like, you also have a schedule. Please, for the love of God, please let me pet you. Okay. Okay. Please. Please. Yes! I tamed the lizard doggo. He's gonna follow me around. It's a good day. It's a very good day. I mean, he's not as good as Buko, but you know, if I had to be on an alien planet, I think he does the trick. So, okay, so if I have 3 things set to depend on 120 of coal and iron, then I need to split this line here. So we're gonna stick you on here. And then what I want to do is then I only need the Mark II. Yeah, Lizard Buka. It's like good enough. Technically, I only need the Mark II, but you know, let's be classy. Let's do some Mark IIIs. And then what I need to do is basically what I have to do is upgrade both of these, and then like merge, split both, and then merge 2 of them. Especially because we have to do the whole like legacy code thing of keeping things running so I can still have more stuff, and then switching over to a newer, better, more powerful system. But that involves doing a whole bunch of stuff if you don't want things to stop being made. So we need 4 of these. Well, actually, I technically need another. You don't really need 4 because it's going to use 1 when it upgrades in place. The issue with it is that doesn't really do that, at least not when you think about it. So like I still have another 2, but it was just more for like the numbers to work. And that means what we need is at least the Mark IIs. Oh, these are already on Mark II. Fantastic. So, because now that with normal at 120, sweet. Actually, what I can do is instead split 1. Ah, perfect. So what we'll do is we'll delete this. We will split here. And we'll just connect you there. Boom. Done. Now we can just then feed 1 whole line to the other side and call it a day. Oh, I'm a genius sometimes. Oh, that was the iron one. I'm not a genius. I'm very dumb. I'm really dumb. Oh my god, I am really dumb. Oh my god, why did I do this? Why am I like this? No! It's good that I split the coal, yes, but I needed to split it along this line, not that one. Ah, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh. Where's the iron? Okay, that fixes that. This unscrews that. Did you have enough coal? They ate the coal. Okay. And things are still running on the other hand. Okay, perfect. There we go. Oh, thank God. Clearly, my ability to think has gotten a bit lesser in general. Okay. Still a bit of spaghetti, but I really don't care, because we're going to make it nice and neat from here on out. So, we'll do... there we go. I mean, technically I don't need the Mark IIIs, honestly. It's kind of a waste of resources, but I don't know. Might as well just make everything fast. Oh, please, 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 have things I need. No, no, not you. Yes. There we go. Oh, I'm excited for you too, Lizard Doggo. I'm so glad that you're hanging out with me today. Don't tell Buka. You and I share a special bond today. But that's because we're only on the computer. No, please. Please let me... Oh boy, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, I need more. It's fine. I can just use the Mark IIs. To be honest. Oh yeah, there we go. This is good, this is good. And our final, the Arc de Triomphe. Oh my god. Why do I keep not having the things that I need? It's killing me. Oh my god. I think I could probably like spit like 2 or 3 more in there and I should be like fine speed wise. Oh, lag. Okay, okay, okay. Pick those up. I can actually just store some stuff here I don't need. Don't need you. Don't need you, or you, or you, or you, or you, and... Should be good. Okay, and what was I missing? Oh yeah, I'll definitely stream some programming at some point, I think. I just kind of felt like playing a game tonight. But I have been working on like a programming language on the side. So I've been thinking of like streaming some of that. I kind of got caught up in like building the debugging tools instead of like building the language. But yeah. I don't know. I think I'll do some more streaming stuff. I ended up getting some lighting and some other things as well. Maybe doing it on a more regular basis would actually be fun, because then instead of just being a solitary thing, like I have someone to like kind of hang out with and like do things with and tell me I'm wrong, which is great. Yes, here we go. That's what I needed. Now all the way back. Yeah. So there's definitely some tweets around actually doing some programming streaming at some point. It's just kind of like I'm waiting for the rest of the equipment to show up. But I kind of felt like doing it today. And then I found out that I can use my phone as a camera, and that's why you get the Buka cam the whole time, which is fantastic. Because let's be real, that's why pretty much everyone's here. It's for the dog. And, like, I can't blame you. But yeah, so the plan is definitely to do more stuff and maybe some more programming or whatever. Because it'll be fun. Because, I do enjoy it. It's just, I think one of the things about like open source stuff is that like it kind of burns me out. But I like sharing things with people. So I kind of had this like dichotomy of like if I release a crate, then that I don't want to support it, and then I'm sad. But if I don't release anything and don't tell people about it, then I'm also sad. And so I'm like kind of like in this like catch-22, like what do I do? And so I think I've been thinking that like just kind of showing things off as I've been working on them or whatever is pretty good. And also just because like people enjoy watching this kind of stuff, so it's like not bad. Like I know Steve's been having some pretty good stuff with his streaming. Okay, let's see. And then 60 per minute, 30 per minute. So 2 of them is 90. So I can do 3 more of these at the same speed, and then I can do double this. Then I could maybe feed this a little bit faster, because this does 15 per minute, and this needs 24. So if I doubled it, it'd have 30. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's what I need to do. I need to do 3 more of these, essentially. Oh boy. Okay. 1, 2. I don't have motors. Grrr! It's killing me. I mean, I'm really glad that earlier in the stream I basically built like a cannon of hypertubes, because otherwise walking back and forth this whole distance was going to be awful. It would just be straight minutes. And before I had built that, like I didn't have that tier unlocked, and that was what was happening. I was walking back and forth so many times. Just so much, and it made me sad. Motors are in this area somewhere. Here? No, that's reinforced plates. Where did I put motors? Ah, it's this one. Yes, finally. There we go. And gosh. Yeah, if I can get all this steel up and running, I'll be very happy. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. Okay, there we go. And then the same splitter thing again. 1, 2. It's 120, so the 60 is fine. Just keep the this symmetrical overall. Ah, yes, hello. Hello, doggo. Oh, this is unfortunate, but whatever, it is what it is. Oh, there we go. We did get the 90-degree angle. Like, if I'm gonna do this, I might as well be, like, neat about it. Also, because I just really don't want to touch steel for a bit. And then you just go directly in here. And I don't have any iron sheets. Of course I don't have any iron sheets. I think this is about the 5th time that I've had to go back for something. I just didn't think about, oh yeah, you know what, I should fill it. Because I'm like, I always have the thing that I need. I always have iron sheets. No, I don't. I don't always have iron sheets. God. Da da da. Oh boy. Honestly, this bit over here is my pride and joy. I was saying it earlier, but this is one perfectly load-balanced machine. Everything going into these ones is the exact amount, all for these two here. It's beautiful. Like, Engine X has nothing on this in terms of load balancing. Let's take another one. And then take like 5. That should be good. Do 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 do. I should make a hypertube for both sides of this base. I mean, what I didn't show everyone is the fact that I've got like a whole bunch of like quartz and stuff just making me money all the way down there. Like, you don't really need quartz until the end of the game. But I had 2 pure nodes, so I might as well do something with them and then feed them into the awesome god. And then just say, like, eat it all. Eat the rich. Eat my quartz. Have it work. Oh, oop, lag. Quartz is free tickets. I'm glad you're back. Free tickets means you can buy more stuff, and more stuff means you can, I don't know, do whatever. Honestly, the statues are too small. Like, why buy a lizard doggo statue? It looks like just something that I can like put in like a room. I want something grandiose. I want something big. I want it to be large. I want the Colossus of Rhodes to be nothing in comparison to the thing. But nope. We can't have that. Oh, this is going to be great. I'm going to stack the poles starting here. What we're going to do is do that twice. And then have it do a come down here. Mark 3. Oh yeah, I could probably get more steel. But to be honest, we'll probably just go with the Mark 2s for now. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I need 2 of them here. This is the part where we could be nice and neat. I'm imagining the free real estate meme, but it's tickets. It's free tickets. And like, why wouldn't you use free tickets? Okay, there we go. Cool. So we're just gonna do this. That's hilarious. I have to just delete this line. And then... Wow, I can't believe that doesn't clip. Sweet! Oh my gosh, that worked. I mean, I guess I could, like, probably break it off earlier, but, like, eh. We're just gonna get rid of this, and this whole thing. Okay. Then get rid of you. And then... Here we go. Is it janky? Yeah. Does it come into a nice, smooth, clean build afterwards? Also, yes. And that's all we care about. Nope. That's the annoying part, is that it thinks you're like, oh, you want to go that way? No, I'd rather go the other way, and then you kind of figure that out, but I guess it makes sense. My old game, I basically built all of this infrastructure down here, and then I piped all of the steel up. Like, all the way up. It was a very, very long conveyor belt. I don't recommend it. I mean, like, I would say, like, oh, go use trucks, but you kind of don't really have fuel at this point. Like, you could use trucks. Like, you unlock them at tiers 3 and 4, but you don't have fuel. And the only way you really have fuel is by cutting down a bunch of trees, which kind of defeats the point. I don't want to do more biomass converters. And 40 was the math we were doing, because I learned something in high school and college, I hope. And now we just get to delete all y'all. Bye-bye. 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 Is that really what I want to do? No. But I'm fine. I'll deal with it. We can be a bit sloppy here. I'll have to pick these up later when I have inventory space, which I do not right now. And there, and there, and there. Bingo. Okay. So now that I have... God. Perfectly balanced, I now need to figure out, like, the rest of the math, which I kind of just deleted and I had already figured out. Ah, nope, nope, nope. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna need space over here. Whatever. Did you find anything? Ah! Bacon agaric for me? What a good doggo. Thank you, because I definitely need the health. Do I have medical inhalers? I think I have them, but I don't know. I kind of don't know where I'm at fully. It's been a bit. Okay, so each of those is 40. So I really want to just turn them into a 120 line for each of them. So that means I need a merger for both of them. No. Nope. And it's perfect, smooth, 90-degree. Ah, you son of a bitch. There we go. Okay. Yep. Oh, thank God. And there, and... Oh yeah, there we go. Smooth, perfect 90-degree angles. Does it use more space? Obviously. Is it pretty? Hell yeah. Ah, son of a... Almost. I was off by one. And... There we go. Much better. Okay, so I've got my 120 lines, and then that means I need to figure out what the rest of the math is, because I don't know what it is off the top of my head. There's actually some tools that can, like... You can figure it out. Like, you can be like, here's how much stuff I have, and, like, I want to make stuff. Like, what do I need? So, I need 60 per minute for these, and I was doing... Okay, so what I want to do then is have... We're gonna just pick up a bunch of stuff here. We're gonna get rid of you. We're gonna get rid of you. So I have like two 120s, and I think I can basically have this be all steel production for steel. And so what I can do... Yeah, they're a bit unintuitive. It's like unfortunate, because... Like, I wish they were better, to be honest. But, I mean, it's better than nothing. Otherwise, you're just, like, sitting here doing math yourself. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm fine with calculating ratios. Because I get them all the time on Twitter. But, you know... It'd be nicer to, like, have an idea of what's going on. So this gives me 15 and 15, and then if I remember correctly, what was the case industrial beams? Needed 24 per minute. So 15 and 15... So they needed 60. Oh, if I'm correct, I only need one more for the pipe. Yeah. And that needed 60? This needed 60? No, this made 15 and 15. Okay, that's it. I can use this whole one dedicated specifically to making encased industrial beams, which is great. Oh, that's too close. And then I need a merger here. Yeah, doing math on the fly is a bit tough. Don't recommend it. Merge, merge. Good enough. And then encase industrial beams. I'm going to be a little bit over for the steel beams, but a little overflow, like, is not the worst thing in the world. And then... so I can do 2 of these. No. I get enough steel pipes per minute. I get 20 per minute, and then these give me only 15, but they need 60, and I have 120. So I can do 1.5 of these? Oh boy, here. Please fit. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. I know what I'm doing, I swear. So you will be steel pipes. You will be also steel pipes? No, I want you to be the half for steel beams. 50%. So then you only need 30. So that's 60. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Oh, God. 30 plus 30. Jeez. I don't need a fourth one. Oh, my gosh. My math is all off today. So you need 60. You need 30. And you need 30. So what I need is 1 splitter. And then another splitter. There we go. Nope, not that. Splitter. One. 2. Oh, I should move these up a little bit. And then let's see, and then production, I need 1 constructor. Two constructors, and then 3 constructors. Nope. Why is it doing that? Oh, is it because of these? Oh my gosh. These actually affect things? It's killing me. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We'll just throw that away. It's fine. It's fine. It's not like I cared. I definitely cared more than I want to let on. And boom. There we go. So that goes here. There it goes there. And then that was actually probably better suited to go here. And there we go. Okay, cool. So this is going to be steel beams at 60. This is going to be steel beams at half that. And then the other one is just going to be steel pipes, which I don't use as much. And with that, oh boy, here we go. Then that should give me, and then we'll do a merge. And then you go here. And then then what we will do is we will put the industrial storage containers 1, 2, and 3. And now we just need to power all this. Wow, okay, here we go. That is what I'm talking about. There we go. All smelters are on. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we definitely need another power pole here. Okay, I think we have everything we need. And things should start pumping out soon. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh. Why are you not going? What's wrong? Is this the wrong way? Oh. You know what'd be good? If I hooked it up. That would be good. And... okay. So let's see. So the pipes are here. So we should just put all those in there. And we'll just clean the last bit of mess up. There we go. Sweet. Nope. Nope. Over and 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 over again. Sick. Alright. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. One fully automated, fully load balanced factory. It only took me 2.5 hours. I mean, I was also doing some other stuff, so it's okay. But I will call it a win overall. Nope. That... I keep hitting escape, because I keep thinking I'm in Vim for whatever reason. It's a really bad force of habit. If you can't quit the game, you die in real life. That's working. Why are you not working? What's... no? No. What's happening here? No power? What do you mean no power? Oh, no, no, no. We can't have that. Oh my god. Where are you? Okay. That's good. And we'll just throw you away. Discard you? Nope. Thank you. Alright. Sweet. Okay. That's production where I need it to be. That's actually producing these at full speed, which is great because they weren't before, and I have more pipes than I know what to do with because I don't use them that often. And so now, let's just check where the parts are back at base for the extra large Space elevator. Like, that's one of the nice things, that you can kind of, like, feed it materials and just have them, like, build. And, like, yeah, sure, smart plating is, like, only 2 per second. Or 2 per minute, but, like, you can go do a bunch of other stuff in the meantime. What are you missing? You're missing cable, but you have 70. So that means you need 20 times 30, 600. 600. So I need 600 more. Okay. In terms, you need a lot more steel. That much is very much apparent, because, jeez, you can take all of it, and you're gonna probably eat it up real quick. And then you need more motors, reinforced plates. 119. It goes really slow, so it's fine. But you need like 100 more, so let's just like make that. Ooh, I didn't take any damage. That's great. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stock them up, and then I think that might be good for today, to be honest. Yeah, here we go. And then the other thing I needed was steel? Wire. I needed 600 more wire. Which I have. Screw it, I don't need screws. I can find them later. That's 600 wire. There we go. Does this one go? I need to feed it more steel over time, but like, hey, you know, whatever. It works when I need it. And then Alright. You have enough wire, you have enough stators, which means that the issue has been cable. Why are you with steel? Why did I do this? Wrong one. Good job. As you can tell, I'm putting things in the right buckets. No, I need that last one. Okay, that should be enough to get that going for the rest of this. You need the steel, actually. And you need some more reinforced iron plates, which should be more than enough. 87. You might need some more motors. I only have 400. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright. I should keep things going for a bit. Mostly so I can unlock the next tier. Like, that's pretty much where everything actually starts getting going. We have like oil, and you can do plastic production and like whatever else. But mainly like I'm subsisting off of coal power, which is fine. It's like the first automated part of the game that like you don't have to go around like filling biomass burners all the time, just have things working. Like this whole thing was like a bunch of spaghetti because I was just like, I'm not gonna do anything about it until like I actually have power. And so as a result, it was just a whole bunch of awful spaghetti. But now things are working out. So that should be good. That should be good. Steel's online. Yeah, so like at this point in the game, it's more of a matter of just kind of like waiting for things to build and like get enough of them. I could like start going to explore in the meantime, but it's kind of like 10:30. I think that's been a good enough time for the stream. I actually got done pretty much everything I wanted, which was getting the steel production good, and then like unmessing up my copper production here, so that like I actually like produce wires in like the correct amount. So, I'm personally going to call it. Thank you all for like hanging out with me for the past like 2.5 hours. I plan on doing some more streams. I'm not really going to do anything next week just because I'm on call. But I'll probably do things a little bit more regularly. Maybe do like some more like scheduled like programming streams and then more video streams like this for video games. But I really just wanted to like kind of try things out and get it working, and see that things are working for the most part. And so far they are. I might have to bump up the video bit, but yeah, I'd be down if you want to do if you wanted to do like a Satisfactory stream or something like that. It'd be pretty cool. You know where my Twitter is. You can just DM me. Yeah, overall. But cool. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Have a good night.